In this video, I provide you an overview and tour of Alafia River State Park. Let's get to it. Check out our latest RV and camping related gear at our Amazon storefront. Link in video description. Right behind me is the check-in station. If a ranger is not there, there is a self-pay station. And if you're coming here to camp, you can also check in at the campground if the ranger's not on duty. This is a wonderful state park. It caught me totally off guard. There were things here I had no idea they had this special attraction here in this state park until I went down to the picnic area where the trailhead is, and that's where we're going to start this video. And if you're interested in the campground, stick around because I'll be showing you the best campsites. At the trailhead, you'll find a map of the extensive mountain biking trails. That's the restroom facility off to the left. Alafia River State Park opened to the public in February of 1998. The land was formerly used for phosphate mining and was donated to the state of Florida in 1996. The park offers off-road bicycling, horseback riding, hiking, fishing, camping, picnicking, birding, canoeing, and kayaking. To my surprise, they even had a bicycle shop and mountain bike rental. There's a vendor there on site right before you get on the mountain bike trails. This gentleman on the bike introduced himself. He saw me videoing. He was very excited about the facilities for the mountain bikers. He's taking me back to a special location that I'm going to show you here in a minute. So that kind man, Ronaldo, pointed me to this bluff. He said, I can see the mountain bikers going over some kind of jump. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Who would ever think? Here comes a biker. Wow. And here comes another one. In a Florida state park, folks. Can you believe it? And this park is packed with these mountain bikers. That's how popular this park is for mountain biking. That is pretty darn cool. Let me show you one more. Whoa. Hi folks, in this portion of the video I'll be taking you on a walking tour of the Alafia River State Park campground. It's a pretty nice campground and I'll be showing you the best campsites. Let's get to it. At the entrance to the campground off to your right, you'll see these comfy camping tents. They are pretty cool. If you want to splurge for a camping experience, there's the contact information right there in the left-hand portion of your screen. And I'm counting a total of 3 of these comfy campsites as you enter the campground. In the center of your screen is the dump station, and they do have a fresh water fill just beyond the dump station. You have a set of restrooms and a shower facility. Also, in dead center in your screen, you have a picnic pavilion over here. But right now, I'm going to take you around to the Lonesome Lake loop, campsites 1 through 12. I'll only be showing you the best campsites. I'm kind of liking this campground. Got a beautiful lake over there. This is campsite number 2. Let's go back and see what kind of hookups we have. You don't have any overhead obstructions to worry about in this campsite. Looks like we have water. And here's a view from the rear of the campsite looking out. Campsite number 2 going down the book. Campsite number 2 is a keeper, folks. I decided to take a little walk down to the lake, show you what we got going on down here. It is a pretty lake. Lots of waterfowl. Some ducks flew right before I started the camera up. But there's some ducks sitting out there in the water, quite a few. Very pretty, scenic lake. Okay, well, let's take a walk back up to the campground. I'll continue to show you some of the best campsites. Campsite number 4 is occupied, but that is a very sweet site. Any size rig can get in there. You can get your rig level. And you're right by the lake. Campsite 4 going down the book. And although it sits off to the side of the loop all by itself, campsite 6 has got a slant on it. There's a pretty good slant on that campsite, so we're not gonna recommend campsite 6. And you have a walking trail, both multi-use trail for hiking and mountain biking. That's right off of the campground loop. There's quite a few trails that are restricted. Looks like this one is not for horses or bikes. Lonesome Lake Trail. But it does appear that the bike trail goes down that way and hooks back in with the mountain bike trails that I showed you earlier in the video. And then proceeding around the perimeter of the campground is also that same bike trail. Boone! Hey, Boone! Oh, Boone! I'm not a bad guy, Boone. I have an Aussie.
Yeah?
Yeah. I have a mini Aussie.
Oh, okay. He's not exactly a maxi, but he's not small either. Both stores my vacation got canceled.
Hey, Boone! You want to say hi to Milo? Hi, Boone. Hi, Boone. Boone's a good boy. Good boy, Boone. You like your head scratched just like Milo does. Yeah. Good boy, Boone. Thank you, Boone. Campsite 10 is a keeper. And again, here's your dump station. Very clean, well-kept campground. And the fresh water fill is dead ahead, right on this side of my truck. Got 2 spigots there. And right now, I'm gonna go check these restrooms out and see how the showers look. So you have flush toilets, some sinks. Here's your shower. And you have several showers. You even have a place to sit in here. Okay, well, the main facilities for the campground are in the center of your screen. And on this other end of the park, we have a second camping loop. And let's see what this says up here. Okay, this is Lake Alafia, sites 13 through 30. And I'm going to show you the best campsites. I don't much care personally for the half moon sites, but that one has a pretty good straightaway on it. Site 16 going down the book for you. Plenty of room in that campsite, and you don't have any overhead obstructions. Same deal with site 18 off to your right there. Nice campsite, get your rig level. Site 18 going down the book. And while we're at it, let's put site 19 down as well. You can get pretty much any size rig in that site. And get your rig level, site 19 going down the book. And site 20 is going to be another keeper. Look how pretty the scenery is right off of this loop. That is pretty, folks. And site number 21 going down the book. Site number 27, also a keeper. And that site does have electric and water hookups. Well, I hope you got something out of this overview and tour of Alafia River State Park. That's why we do the videos. I'll have the upload and download speeds for Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile in the written video description on YouTube. If you like this video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you down the road.